welcome back to my channel. On today's video we are going to cut trousers, and I've already marked my guidelines, that is the waistline, thigh, knee, hem, and our folding allowance. So from the thigh line, the thigh measurement is 24 divided by 2 give us 12, so we just put the 12 there. And you see me, from that 12 we come inside by 2 inches, then we picked the remaining 10 inches on the waistline to get a rectangle or a square. So from that 12 we divide the 12 again by 2 to get the midpoint. Then we mark that measurement to the knee and to the hem. I hope you are understanding me. So after that we connect those points to get a straight line. We mark this point to get a straight line, as you can see. This line is called our crest line. So we then go ahead to divide our our knee measurement by 4. Our knee measurement is 16 inches divided by 4 will give us 4 inches. Then we mark it on both sides, as you can see. Just watch the video, you understand what I'm saying. To the hem measurement is 13, so just do it the same to we divide the hem measurement to by 4, as you can see. So after that we connect all these points. We are just connecting the points that we've come by. Just connecting the points. You see, just connecting the points. We are almost done with our trousers. So from here we are going to divide the waist measurement by 4. We are dividing the waist measurement by 4. The waist measurement is 29 divided by 4 will give us 7 1/4. So when we mark that 7 1/4, we just add half inches to that 7 1/4, and that half inches is for fixing of our zip. Then we connect it with a smooth curve, and to the crotch side you just curve it. But if you have your curve, you can use your curve, but I prefer using my hand. When I use the curve, I don't get the curve that I want, so I always use my hand. Here you can just see I'm just putting my measurement there. Just putting my measurement there. Our waist measurement is 29, thigh measurement is 24, knee measurement is 16, hem measurement is 13. So after that we just cut. And one more important thing is when you are cutting, you make sure your hand is right placed on the fabric to avoid movement. You see, my hand is just on the fabric to avoid movement. You see that? So if you are enjoying this video so far, please subscribe to this channel, give us a like, then comment on this video. If you don't also understand any part, ask your question in the comment section and I'll be in the comment section to answer to all your questions. When you are cutting, you take your time. You see, this is very amazing. See how our trouser is looking beautiful. We finish with that part. That's the front. We cut out those excess. So we just spread the fabric again. To cut our back. See, we are just laying the fabric to cut our back. So after that, we'll place the back, the front panel on the fabric again. Initially it was the waist that was facing this side, but you can see this time around I've turned it. It's optional. It's optional. You can decide to do it anyhow you want it. It's optional. As I was cutting, I forget to cut my fly, and that's it that I just cut. So after cutting, I'll just make sure I mark the wrong and the right side. See, so after here I'll just make sure everything is aligned. See, make sure it's aligned, then you cut the shape of that front trousers. You see it, that shape. Now you make sure you cut through the shape, the same thing. The same thing, you see. I'm just notching that place. It's not anything. I'm just notching that place. So after that, I'll shift it like this. I'll move it like this. Then from the back, I'll add 3 inches allowance there. 3 inches allowance. And I'll tell you why 3 inches. And from the hem side, 2 inches allowance. So as we were drafting the front, there was no allowance, there was no sewing allowance. So in trousers making, all our allowance are brought to the back side. Okay, so that is half inches for the sewing allowance. You see, so half inches for the sewing allowance, sum up to 2 inches, and that is why we add 2 inches allowance. And to the back side, the bottom side, why we added 3 inches allowance is 2 inches as we added to the hem side. The same 2 inches here plus 1 inches that allowance, because we'll be cutting our darts from that allowance. So the dart will take 1 inch and the 2 for the sewing allowance. I hope you're understanding me. So the back rise will just go up by 2 inches. as you can see. Then you connect it to the side seam. I'm just trying to make sure my chalk is very clear. So after that, I'll then cut it out. Just cutting out what I draft. You see? So I'm just cutting it. You see? Take your time. Take your time. You see how my hand is placed on the fabric? You see? Just take your time like that. Then you cut throughout. You see? That's it. Wow. Wow. Then we are done with our trousers front and back. I'm just marking the wrong side so that I'll not be confused when I'm sewing. And here, that is my dart. I'll just go inside by 4.5 inches. Then the dart depth is 3.5 inches. What I'm just doing right now is just the 1 inches that I was saying. So the dart will take about 1 inches. And that's it that I just marked, as you can see. So I'll just put this one aside, then cut our pocket. Very simple as that. Please, if you've watched this video up to this time, please do well to subscribe, okay, like and share. And also, if you don't understand any part, don't hesitate to ask your question on the comment section. Make good use of the comment section, and I'll be right there to answer to your question all. So our pocket size is 13 by 17 inches. 13 by 17 inches. I'm just cutting the two pockets out together. That's why I fold it like that. You see? You see that? You simply cut it out. See, we are now cutting our pocket, as you can see. Just do as I'm doing. Please, if you find this video interesting, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Also, don't forget to give us a comment on the comment section. And this brought us to the end of today's lesson.